Yeah.
Morgan, first of all, how are you feeling after UFC 249?
I mean, I'm a little disappointed with myself. I mean, I know injuries happen, but right now, sit down a little bit. 2 days later, I mean, I don't know. I think I should push off this foot, and even if I get finished, but I guess it's the decision I have to live with it. So
So,
it
what
is what it
exactly
is.
is going on with your leg? Because it did appear that you injured your leg in that fight against Greg Hardy.
Yeah, my top of my foot, I kick him right in the knee, so I felt my foot and my ankle. I already got the X-ray, so it's nothing's broke. So I just strained a couple of things in my foot, so I'm gonna be out for a good amount, like a couple months. But the rest is good. I mean, more mental right now and heartbroken right now.
You were able to finish the fight, though, despite that injury. Although it wasn't broken, it did appear to be painful. How do you push through that?
There was two options. I was thinking either I stop and I lost by getting injured. Oh, I mean, I say I'm gonna sit on, and I always get a punching chance. So if he come forward, I will try to knock him out. I mean, I'm gonna stay here. If he push these shoes, I have a chance. If he don't, I'm gonna go the whole 15 minutes. And he didn't push. He was just control the cage, and I didn't get much damage. I have no damage in my face. Nothing happened, so I'm cool. But it is what it is.
Well, this is your first professional loss. How do you bounce back from this and learn from it and move forward in a positive way?
I mean, I'm gonna go back and watch the fights. I don't really like to watch my fights, but I know I have to change a lot of things. I mean, I'm gonna focus on my fitness special. I should have been drop a lot of body fat. I mean, I always use excuse because I know I'm a better fighter. I know I'm fast. I know I have technique. I use that to not lose weight and just to be, oh, I'm fat, but I can fight. So that's now I'm gonna take that out of the equation. I have to focus. I gotta drop some body fat, put some muscle, and come different. I have to. If I didn't learn nothing for this, then that's stupid. I have to be a better athlete. I know I'm a good fighter. I know I can fight, but I have to be a better athlete.
Now, Greg Hardy said after the fight that he could actually hear the commentary because, of course, you were fighting in an empty arena. Do you think that that had any impact on the result of the fight at all?
No, I mean a lot of people is telling me the same, but it is what it is. We both heard the same, so I should be smarter too. I should be setting up my kick better. I mean, he heard it, he checked, and my killing instinct didn't let me focus. My killing instinct, I said, I'm gonna land two more kicks, I'm gonna finish him. So I forget all the game plan. I should be setting up my kicks better. I should mix it up. I should him make forget about the legs, then kick him the legs. So I become too predictable. I'll say, I'm gonna kick him the legs. I'm gonna kick him two or three times. I'm gonna finish him, and I made it easy for him to. So he just checked the kick. But I think there's nothing to do. I mean, it is what it is.
Well, obviously, it's strange circumstances. Can you describe what it was like fighting in an empty arena?
I like I say. I mean, to everybody are asking me the same thing. I normally don't really focus on the crowd because I normally got a tunnel vision. I focus in my opponent. I was focused in Greg Hardy, and that's what I do. But I like it. I like the experience. But we definitely will be better with the crowd back. We need the public back.
So it sounds like you already do have some things in mind that you want to improve upon. What is it going to take for you to crack that top 15 in the heavyweight division of the UFC?
Yeah, I already see on Hardy that people, someone already they have a high hope on him. I mean, he's very athletic and he do have some skills. I think I stand my ground pretty good with him. The size wise, I always want to fight someone like him, big, long, powerful. I know I can take a punch. He cracked me a couple nice right hand in my jaw. I took it. I keep going forward. So I know I got to improve a lot of things. I'm gonna be able to mix it up better. I have to be able to, like I say, instead of weighing 265, I should be weighing 245. Better fitness, more muscle, uh, and bottom line, I know how to fight. I can fight, so I will mix it up. I will take care of my nutrition. I will focus more on my strength and condition. And the next guy is in for trouble.
Who would you like the next guy to be? Do you have your sights set on who you'd like to fight?
No, I don't really like to call people out normally, and even like after a loss, I don't really like to call nobody out. But I do trust in my manager and my coaches; they will find someone else, and I will be back. I 100% sure I'll be back soon.
Outside of the octagon, Greg Hardy's a controversial figure. What are your thoughts on him?
That's the thing. I mean, he was very respectful to me before and after. So I like to judge people while you are with me. So I don't know I don't know him outside the cage. He was very respectful. He shoot me a message today say he was an honor and a pleasure to share the cage with me. So he sounds to me very respectful. At least to me, he was very respectful. So I don't know. To me he was very respectful, and that's what I'm taking from. I don't mind fighting him again, and we're gonna meet again because he gonna be in UFC, I guess. So he gonna be there for a long time. But as a person, I don't really. I only interact with him for a couple of minutes. So he was very respectful to me.
As for you outside the octagon, who is Yorgan de Castro outside the octagon?
Just get back to do a decent home right here, cooking to my wife and my daughter, and just normal guy. I'm a normal guy, funny, and I really enjoy life. I mean, I'm gonna take this as a learning experience, and gonna be my. I'm outside of the cage. I'm normal. I mean, if you ask anyone to know me, I'm just a funny guy who like to have fun and stay positive.
Well, I know that in addition to your MMA career, you also work in the Fall River school systems. What do you do there, and what's that like?
I do work as a safety officer, like a security, uh, in the high school. So I do like take care of the kids. I mean, bring them back to classroom, make sure they're not doing nothing dumb. And I like that job actually. That keep me active, keep me in the community, keep me like useless, keep me like feel like I'm useless. Uh, and I love that job.
Are any of the students part of your fan base, and have you heard from them after this fight?
All of them, all the students, 2,400 students. They all text me all the time, and that they're proud of me, that I'm an inspiration. They can't wait to see me. All of them. I got all the school system behind me. Like not just the kids, teachers, principal, all the city behind me. And unfortunately, this time we didn't bring the win, but next time we're gonna be all be happy.
That's awesome to have that support, and it sounds like it must be a relatively tight-knit community. So what has this time been like during the coronavirus pandemic when schools and just about everything has been shut down? What's it been like for you?
Yeah, I'm lucky. Like for River Public School, keep us working. Like part time, they provide to the family that can afford food, so they have a to go food, and they keep us working. Like we work part time, we still working a couple hours a day, and we can still get paid. So which is really good for that keep all the families like with income uh, coming. So yeah, but the rest is home teaching. Sometimes I teach my daughter 1 or 2 days a week. My wife teaches the other 2 days, and we've been home, and it's been pretty. I mean, I like to take positive part of this, which is be with my family. In a normal daily basis, I'm not with my family. I got to work. I got to train 3 hours a day. Get home 9 o'clock. So I'm taking it positively. I'm enjoying this, and I can't wait to everything get back to normal.
Yeah, it's great to have a positive attitude. What was it like for you training for this fight? Because you are here in Massachusetts. Where do you train, and how are you able to overcome the obstacles of regular life and gyms being shut down?
Yeah, I have great coaches and the friends, that teammates who are willing to sacrifice their health and time with the family to train me. My gym give me the key so I can train. I have the key to the gym. I will do strength and condition in the morning. It was more one-on-one session, like me by myself or me with one coach, and we did sparring twice, like Saturdays with two different guys, which I appreciate a lot. Tyler King and Ross Levine. I gotta throw the name of that. Helped me out a lot. Uh, and but I did feel like the preparation was right. I felt ready. I thought the game plan was ready. I thought I was ready to go.
And Yorgan, I know you're from Cape Verde, lived in Portugal, but now you are here in Massachusetts, and I'm sure you've gotten a sense of how seriously people here take their sports. They've got the Patriots, Bruins, Red Sox, Celtics, all championship teams. So it's definitely a tough sports scene to break into. Why should the New England audience be interested in you and start following your career?
I'm New England. I love America. I mean, like you say, born in Cape Verde and I moved to Portugal. America is the country that allowed me to live my dream and change my life and change my family life for better. So I love America. And you guys always gonna expect that I'm gonna go down there and give 100%, and I'm gonna give it all and give you guys some entertainment at home. I mean, either a lose or a win is always gonna be fun. I'm gonna go down there, swing to the fence, and I do love New England. I love America.
This is great stuff. And I know you said it's going to be a couple of months that you have to heal up your foot or leg rather. What exactly is that process and rehabbing going to look like for you before you can start training to get back in the octagon again?
I'm gonna start. My coaches and my physiotherapy are gonna do a plan for me, but I'm already started to train. I just came from the gym. I was doing some battle ropes and some skier. So they don't want me to take time off. Time off, especially after a loss, there's no good. So we back in Monday. We're gonna get back. I'm gonna do a lot of rehab in my foot, so I'm not gonna be able to use my lower part of the body for a couple of months. But I'm gonna be working on my upper body, and be smart and take my nutrition to a whole new level. Diet, eat clean, and by the time I get back to full camp, I'm gonna probably be lighter. I'm gonna be ready to go, and I want to make the most of this.
Great stuff. Well, Yorgan, best of luck, and thank you for taking the time to talk with us today.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Anytime.